what we're going to do is we're going to try to form and crease this thing a bit. Now, because it's a wagon, I'm going to try to fold this back window down, basically like that, and then I'll put the high lift in there once that's folded down and spike this right here so that it wants to bend up. Now we're going to do the same thing at the back here. We're going to try to bring it down almost to the license plate, and then spike the top here when it's done. Again, on all the doors as well, just to add strength to the doors, because this is a very, very tinny car. And then once we're done that, we will turn our attentions to the actual frame itself. And this is a wagon, and this is a GM wagon. I haven't really had a lot of luck with domestic wagons, but I'm hoping that all I have to do is a couple good dimples. I do not plan on notching it. I plan on putting the spare tire carrier up, dimpling it, and kind of getting the feeling to see if it wants to go up and kind of roll. Because I do have a lot of sheet metal between the back of this car and the tire that could affect how this car runs and drives in the ring. So I kind of want to get that pushed up a bit out of the way. And then when we do that, we'll turn our attention to the frame. So let's get going with the big hammer. And if everything works out, we'll switch to a small hammer. So we have a lot of the body creasing done. We've started seat belting the doors shut. I was going to weld them, but you know what? I don't want to weld. I just want to seat belt. I'm easy. I'm lazy. This is easy. This is lazy. Seems to work out. We already have the vehicle jacked up and put on jack stands on the rear bumper. Now we're going to use the torch. We're going to heat up the frame, and then we're going to hit it with the hammer to get the dimpling effect. And hopefully that's just enough to kind of pre-bend it with the car up on its blocks the way it is. So let's get started. Now with the frame cut and the spare tire carrier pushed up a bit and the creasing done, well, I didn't really crease it to be honest. All I did was kind of oblong the windows. But right now we're to the point where we can start bending it with the hoist. We have the chain ram. All I really want to do is I want to be able to notch the frame to the point where I see it coming up. Pretty impressive. The frame hasn't started to kink yet, which I was kind of expecting it to do almost right away. A little bit tougher than what I thought. Let's get a hammer and pound on it for a bit. Maybe by doing that I can get it to bend where I want it to bend a little bit better. Let's come down and re-grip just a bit. Move the chain ahead. Okay, let's just get this back a little bit farther. Holy jeez, that's still not bending. Wow. I guess let's hit the outside of the body a little bit. Nope. Broke the chain. Well, I guess that's as good as she's gonna get. Well, I broke my chain and my hoist won't do it. So that's bent enough, I guess. That's bent enough. Hopefully it goes good. We'll see what happens.